Good morning, everyone. It is still morning. I'm heading over to the gym. It is, well, according to my car, it's 45, but it's not. It's 35. My car's been sitting in the sun, so it is a little warm, which is nice. But I do have the heat on because it is still a little chilly, but I have two long sleeve shirts on and my light jacket because the sun is pretty warm and the wind isn't really blowing, which is nice. So I am going to head over to the gym, and then I am going to stop at Mochi Hut, I think is what it's called. I am looking to try, I have had something similar at the state fair, but I have not tried this restaurant, and so I thought they do have an original hot dog, like corn dog type thing, so I would get that for my husband, and then I will get myself one of the like potato ones with the half and half, so it would be half mozzarella and half hot dog to try. And then I think they had a couple other things I wanted to try. I'm not going to try the donuts because they're a little spendy. Their hot dog thingies are too, but I will give you my thoughts on it once I get home and we try them. I will give you my husband's thoughts on his once he eats it or tries it, takes a couple bites. And I think, yeah, that's all. So that's all I have really going today. I spoke to my sister Stacy yesterday. She is retiring, and I'm so happy for her. I know she's been wanting to do it because she's, you know, she is a skating instructor, so ice skating, and we're all getting older. So her and I both will be 65 this year, and her birthday's before mine, so she's just a few months older than I am. And so I am so happy that she's going to get to enjoy her life without. And I am planning a trip down there in May. I'm just waiting for her to get back to me with dates that Sarah's going to be around, that we can all do something together and make sure nobody has anything going. And that way, if I need to take a Sunday off from church, I can do that, as far as like from the nursery, depending on what weekend it is. And then I will give, not that we need to go anywhere and do anything, but because I've lived in Texas, but if I go in May, it'll still be cool enough. Usually it's cool enough. Might get a little humidity, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then I will find out if I'm hoping that I can find either a job or my disability comes through for the VA, so that all my medical care can go through the VA and not outside. It's been tough this year. is the electric and gas, which has been crazy. And I have not paid my bill yet this month, which was $400. I just didn't have that extra $200, and it wouldn't let me put in the $195. So I'm hoping that with our next check I can pay the $400, and then I will have to try to figure something out, because between our car payment, the lot rent, and the gas and electric, we are paying almost $3,000. And granted, we make enough, but it's tough when you are expecting to have a bill stay at something like the $195 for the next 6 months, because that's what I signed up for. Not 5 months in, they were going to change my electric and gas bill by almost $200. So I am hoping and praying that my prayers will be answered soon, and that disability will come through, which will give me some back pay, and hopefully enough to get us out of Minnesota. I know people are saying, oh, but you've been here most of your life. Well, yes, I have. But I also know that Xcel is planning on increasing the gas rates again. They've just increased our rates January 1st, and now they want to go backdate it to January 1st for another hike. And I mean, we have a lot of elderly here that cannot afford, and we have to keep our gas and electric, or our heater, at a certain thing so our pipes don't freeze, which I am keeping it down and hoping that my pipes don't freeze now that it's March. And I mean, because we're using 38% less, well, 40-some% less gas and electric, which I don't get why it is so hard to have a bill that doesn't, I don't know, I'm just rambling now. The people that I've talked to, some of them are like losing their homes because they can't afford stuff, because their gas and electric has gone skyrocketed. And it's just a shame that Governor Walz, Tampon Timmy, can put tampons in a boy's restroom, but can't seem to get Xcel to regulate their gas and electric bills to the point where it's not having people lose their homes or lose their cars so they can't work. He needs to step down. It's just gotten so old, and I just don't know what to do anymore, because he honestly does not care about anybody that lives in Minnesota. And I say that knowing full well that he is going to continue to drive us right out of our homes, and there won't be anything that we can do about it. This is a little longer, but it's me rambling, so don't worry about it. I'm trying to get to 2,000 followers, so if you can help me out, please do that. Like and follow.